the Punch Hour and I go by the name General. If today happens to be your first time here, please hit on the subscribe button for us, leave us a comment, share this video, and most importantly, you put us on post notification by clicking on the notification icon. We are here to talk about football. Specifically, we will look at the English Premier League because Arsenal is on the verge of winning the English Premier League for the first time since the 2003 and 2004 season. And so you look at some of the matches I also during the midweek in the English Premier League, and then I think that this particular game they are going to play in the English FA Cups and some other cup games. And so you look at games out there also during the midweek, and then the Spanish La Liga, because on Monday Real Madrid lose against Getafe into more drop points. Barcelona so now they are leading in the Spanish La Liga. You look at that particular issue as well, and then you also take a critical look at the just ended Spanish Copa del Rey semi-final 2. Barcelona winning by 3-0 at Atletico Madrid goal. And so this video is a full part video. In 10 minutes slick, and how we are still in the Ghana month. International with Blasters. Ghana ABD 69 years. Slick. Yeah, sure. Yeah, shall say, yeah, the English Premier League over the weekend games in the Barcelona midweek, so it be more a boy. Unfortunately, Manchester City are in any say, oh, and Kobe putti some pressure kakra, Edama Arsenal anka gap, no, can be at a cost of 2 points. Midweek, Omoko ball drew against Nottingham Forest, and Arsenal is winning against Brighton. Those City one as an game, but still I say even winning crowd points maybe I think 4 points. Yes, into the minimum how particular midweek games are also in English.
Okay, to me, I would say that I wasn't surprised though, and I was also happy.
Okay,
for City's results, because before the start of the season, I predicted Arsenal to win the Premier League. So I was so excited when City dropped. Yesterday.
Okay.
So with the City match, the City Echo gave him purposely. The only someone could win. Except the big pitches no Arsenal. So, but I see Nottingham Forest to Aitibia. Oma is still won for the past year now, and almost so many can say the Omo than almost each other and just save. As in because he be almost save almost relegation. So they almost try some good put on the chase.
They need a bonus.
Yes. So on match, no. I think that make me like I said, baby, Pep a mistake. I mean, no, I said I say. I think that game, no, which is game, no, like you guys let draw.
Yeah.
That time we here will be a control game, will be a play out or control game, or create chances. Or drop we in if you now the FNS Savino.
And you all know say Savino since about this new impact. Yeah.
This all drop it. We right check it. That's what they Savino. But the Kunzu fringe you never. One thing they put in that we said they wouldn't make something. It is always some changes now. Everyhow, I don't know a man or more a sleepy Arsenal in your diary. And Arsenal games, I just think of 4 air cards in there. Me to me, I don't agree with them though. Because people are saying that Arsenal bought some kind of football here is very awkward and some limits almost on Arsenal ball around football. And me as a football fan, I would say that baby a season Arsenal do. We hear FNS, we hear Camp Nou, saying Budi effect. But me, a boy, FL as a season in our Nigeria, the record say, on it's no, Arsenal double defense. So, on the set piece, this Arsenal, you the corners near us also play a no, you see. Did you know, I don't know what they play. Okay. And only idea on my head or
Jilly Ginazino.
Simple. Say, if I say, be a Chelsea, currently, maybe we. I'm the next 3 years. We will lose as a team energy league, 2026. Almost that's what they or the performance of boy fans say. One energy, and only a baby just one energy. You must have the way you other fan base no more complaining about how stuff. I think they should stop because see, remember that I think some years back, I think that was 2008 coming down. Barcelona was playing one of the best footballs in the world. But see, people were complaining that why, like, we don't like watching Barcelona's match because they always like to control the game, like always one person even my dad. My dad hated Barcelona because of how we play a game. Because on why Chelsea
was in possession as
I say they be as a Barca no team money. Check it, say even the time Barca was playing one of the best footballs in the world, we were still complaining. Didn't see any Arsenal or the Umbecan. I think that Arsenal, the rest of Arsenal is on the day. It's just focus on whatever they are doing then.
But do you think Arsenal beat United Premier League?
Me, you see, when we were starting this video, I told you that I predicted Arsenal to win the Premier League.
Okay.
And they are on the verge of winning this.
Yeah.
I'm not sure any other Premier League club like is trying, like we try and put any like performance that way. The last I think Arsenal last 8 matches, the only team America has beat me any Arsenal Arsenal City. And now Arsenal lead the City, I think 7 points now.
So this is one outstanding game.
Making 4 points. So I mean, I'm not sure there is any other Premier League club waiting me. Like I said, we see Arsenal in the league. To me, Arsenal
because I think the City game against that game on ball. Going to me a share Nottingham Forest. I think that would have maybe like put some amount of pressure on Arsenal because in Kagab maybe 2 points.
You see, Arsenal has been a team. I mean, can I say for the last 5 matches in the day, have been pressure on them. Arsenal born but now the pressure. Also as a home players, they kind of passive
because they drew against Wolves.
Yes.
After taking like 2 goals.
You know, Arsenal the pressure they will almost this City maybe need match in the year and then pressure because Arsenal and City will match.
Yeah, sure.
This one we need some match in the Arsenal could you understand the barbecue 2.
Yeah, 2 points.
Just 2 points from the ball. You know. And you know me right now I think that you see sometimes in football and because you say there's lack in football. People also think that there's no lack. So the goals of football say you are the one winning the time. Said then you be the man because there's no way Rebecca say no be able to this City ever slip against
a team
Nottingham Forest.
Or down or no crumble.
City home. They say you are win City home. And you know, Arsenal I think the trophy na ye almost on be lose. I think there's almost and OBJ. To see even
So Arsenal will definitely win the Premier League because as things stands, they have the edge. They have all the Arsenals to win the Premier League, unless maybe a miracle, which I don't believe can happen. But for now, I think Arsenal can win the Premier League. But the end, Chelsea so any Aston Villa, Chelsea share Aston Villa for 1. Firstly, going and I think on the share Chelsea will bridge 3-1, and then also Chelsea will be sharing for 1.
Chelsea has been a team where I think I would say they are not comfortable playing at their home. But they feel so
comfortable playing
away. That's how I see it. That's what Chelsea has become recently. Think a team they give me guessing how to fear and how they and there's one thing I want to talk about Chelsea's team. They're just new coach, I think he's doing a fantastic job too, but I'm not sure he has changed any
special thing.
He hasn't because you see during Maresca's time, so the boy against a big club or try to push my friend saying James no about James Casado as a pivot. No, the boost to a right back. And Oba try another far against Man City or the same way with 95. But I'll try and say or person in front of the Embra
in fact.
Sabe I'll beat me a friend is a man is a or no one can coach no or some players go normally so person more chance no to me the Embo. We are or try to drop it if anything. Or my James are called right back. No day. About pivot of if anything, Andrew Santos and Moses Caicedo. So if anything, Enzo ever cutting, no pushy, Palmer a call left and I say right. And which is pivot and some more. In fact,
because Palmer a typical like number 10.
Yes.
So born number 10, he's able to
control the amount. Yeah. It is or try to say yes and in fact. Then there's it. So yeah, it means I was
go back to the
old style.
Yeah, style.
And I think I don't know, like it worked perfect.
Yeah.
And Chelsea winning, I think the people will be like applauding if anything. Job. But to me, the best player on the field was Enzo. Enzo did all the work.
Yeah, because Owen assisted the man
everything
to that second.
Enzo did all the work, and I think aside Enzo, the other player I will applaud is this one, the one from United, Garnacho did really well. Just that his end passes has always been bad.
Poor. Yeah.
So for Chelsea, I think it was a good win. They did well. And Enzo is surely becoming like one of the big players in their team right now. Yeah. He has been playing very well. And I think that Chelsea, I think that's the only thing I can say about them. They did well because right now, looking at how the table is right now, they need 5 teams for Europe.
Yeah.
And at the moment, Chelsea cannot win the Premier League. So the best thing that Chelsea need to do is say try to
qualify for Champions League.
Simple. And so lucky for them, Manchester United lost their match. So I think that we know a ball.
Liverpool also lost. So.
Yes. Yeah. So
okay. Coming to that, saying our kind, Manchester United against Newcastle at St James's Park. This was a game, for me initially not mean himself. Man U, one year they come draw their list because they lost the game by 2-1. Michael Carrick was on a run. I think he was on a 8 years.
This was the 8th game.
8th game. But though said Newcastle had a red card, but they couldn't contain them. A young guy, William Usula, yes, he had that striker. 10 men, but they were able to beat Manchester. My will take on that.
United is the only club to have been beaten by 10 men in the Premier League. And let me see, like 10 men down.
Okay.
In the Premier League, let me see. I think when the Premier League started, when we came to Premier League era, that United has been the only club that has been beaten twice by 10 men. They lost against Everton.
Yeah.
The first half of the season with 10 men. And last night it happened the same
against Newcastle. 10 men.
Okay, game now. From start to finish, baby United Ebeka say omo saying if anything Newcastle was home the winning match. But me ever give say United beat me winning match because of how money see Arsenal boy. But okay game now. Time and United in the Newcastle in the red card. Newcastle were better more than United. United and Bosley, the only year I say, you ball sideway passes, you call Nayaba, you call left, you call Niabasa. And born also there, maybe he's here, you need your points now. That is
need to play like
yes,
possessive.
What United are from on last 2 matches early. Say I said, tempo na on the ball game since time we buy a phone.
Okay.
A phone because on last match on Crystal Palace. Senan can red card at Crystal Palace. Yeah, United in competition match because time on Crystal Palace in the red card. No more ball game.
Yeah, sure.
I said United started winning. I said players no win on the ball game. That's not say they phone. I think there was one work on this. And Newcastle, I expecting Newcastle because of so a big match against a friend is Man City on Saturday.
Yeah.
I was saying another one against Barcelona next week.
Yeah.
So I thought say players stand like this, but no.
Or
full squad. I say, or more than so now. United there, but United, and then maybe we'll be running some of the sun. Or more play and I think United coach them so I did because because United midfield now this year who play or control ball game BBA a friend saying Casemiro and I say a friend saying Kobe Menu who game no nipa no what the red card where you or show your opponent is your first where you a friend saying what's a car Casemiro at Catalan. Second half, ya buy a one up on Kakra. We Casemiro control game now. And one side on was a fence and copy millions right at the field. Oh, yes, I say, who became midfield? Because United team no one like damage for so. And also, Bruno Yadibi. Bruno Fernandes is all in one of the DBA.
Over complaining,
first penalty no was like clearly say why wouldn't say why they watch a player. What a player winning when I have a player and I have penalty at you. Or complaining, so like young go have when you and I felt like I was a bit disappointed in the referee because with the foul one show you look at here and also the player kept on complaining but still once I am the card and is he make a winner. I think there was somebody credit to man Newcastle too. Because the mechanism is me and play. Newcastle did a very like a great work, especially their coach. He did a very great work. Yeah, because so about me control game from the first half to like the end of the match. With 10 men.
Game management.
Yes.
It was fantastic.
Super. Yeah. And you see, I did avoid Newcastle. See, Newcastle team on PC attackers. Yeah. PC attackers.
Yeah. And it's Gordon.
Yes. It's no say red card or no red card they can play because of how bomb game and that boy now was shame like you know that
William Osula.
Yeah, you know that I think I've forgotten the exact year.
I think it was 2011 also.
Yeah, he was at Manchester United. We went to Manchester United for I think a talent something for Manchester United.
Some skills.
Yes. Yeah. And Oman picking him. Because I think they gave some silly reason for not taking that boy. Just, I think, about 10 years, or let me see, years.
It's come out to hunt them.
And the kind of, the speed
that the guy has and his skill set, you know, like he's different.
Super. The speed that this guy used in, like, striking that ball to the net. The goal, I think, I would say, it's a goal of the season contender. That goal super.
Because how to me a far ball online so control ball straight by the left side.
Call left. Or very bad left now. Then I think that goal there's no keeper on this earth that makes us a bit massive. Super.
Alright, so let's get straight into the Spanish Laliga because on Monday night we were all expecting my club to win the game against Getafe, but they lost the game. It was a game I was disappointed in the entire team because first half when I saw one, now I'm back second half. What do? You push, you attack. But they were playing the ball sideways, on Boko left, now by right, now actually there was nothing INHS and Madrid. I said we need that game because Laliga had points and it was 2 points. Like you go to a time it was 1 point, now by 4, now by 3, now by 2. And Madrid, Barcelona, the two biggest clubs in Spain. So if one is performing, the second one has to put pressure on the other team. But meaning this is in Madrid, and Neymar Barca, and unfortunately, Rodrigo is injured. When you're ACL, he's going to be home for 6 to 9 months. And you know why other guys also Mbappe, Bellingham, Militao, Camavinga, Alaba, all this squad, some of them do have suspensions and all of that. But on the other side, Barcelona even in the game against Villarreal, almost winning 4-1 and all of that. Slick, I'm sure we'll take on the two teams now, how they are performing in the Spanish.
Okay, so me being a Barcelona fan, I was happy to when Madrid lost the match on Monday. I was happy because I'm a Barcelona fan. Yeah. So, but you see, Madrid, I think I can say Madrid is Madrid. But and then maybe one more beginning of the season. Yeah. They knew say this was the situation and now was saying they won't be fair on the squad because time season the best season. No one say centre backs no. Let me tell each other on their feet. Rudiger, no be and no on their feet. But still now I'm keep using no more GDO or if anything players and I think now almost trust now or Asensio. Yeah. But the season is starting, now I found that TP. Why yeah. So Madrid Getafe a team Borderlands.
Yeah.
A coach be or no, or a full defensive coach. And when you say you can't Laliga, teams are consider less goals. Get a fit of 5.
Okay.
Teams are consider less goals. Get a fit of 5
for this season.
Yes. It is all say only team we ever get a fit the NS. Is it I say Obesha or 1? And now and also the Sana get a fit ball winning and Sana. It's get a fit team. Or maybe you know the ball now said the opposite of Bonn. And Madrid was born on board that day, that very day, Monday. It was one side. One born collect. One born in a collect, I said, you're more born in a non Vinicius.
Yes,
so the born in Vinicius, so the Vinicius, a trim back, and fire, as a son, near Jibono. No Vinicius, so I can say, or no, the born in corner was saying, or first of all, the song chasing. Bonus to the old boy, no more, he didn't tell I think that, friend say, coach Abelua. Many times a mistake no because Sebon now won. Teams are in the what the ball on the 5 initial side. A home corner the ball in fact. A home no empha. That is a ball. Who said no nation game? Yeah. Time even can make a dream a bet one make us say even time almost a one. Now the catcher was a mother, but so catcher is all my mom may forget to go in Emma. We were born on born again. Wonderful 1 first half. Oh, pass second half. Oh, by you know, born now, born the first half, but not I know what the first one more. Oh, he said, who you coach? That's I said, maybe I'm here as a coach, no. I said, so when you're bag game, not send the plan or the bag game, no, far. We need because all we've been telling man. Or the FN is saying, Master Antonio, and the FN is saying, Rodrigo, Mobile. Sometimes I did go on man. And my problem back with the coach was starting the young boy. Yes, Thiago Pitac. Yeah, this is not the right time to be starting that young guys. Is it? This year Barcelona during the start of the season, now my friend is drew his name on because now if you are a boca cry and the shares one name on a boca cry, and the do 10 business season, you are being say, one year on one more now. Mother really different then. Coach is also dropping, and the man boy is so playing time. I know the call PA. So it is a match is be one man. Almost say when the Barca between you and Barca, just 2 points. It's a canal share a 1 point. It's nobody what the council drop points within last year. It is a 1 drop points and you can never catch you up now. Someone with 1 point. When you get it, ball full team.
So we game new. I was saying we share
but I feel like I say Wakuchi and Colano and Tiago and Colano for someone playing time. But mom, but we still in the June. And just 2 points. No, just 1 point. It's only not going 4 points.
Barcelona so games I'm not sure that they are going to lose all of those games.
Even those they were Sebastian ever sleeping part.
Yeah.
How sure are you
Madrid will go to win all of the games? Because now injuries are setting.
Madrid has this one Barcelona itself
yet to play.
They will be playing against Atletico Madrid too. They have Celta Vigo
to play this Friday.
They kind of yes, Friday. So there are some matches also winning hands down.
Yeah, it's winning hands down.
Even that Madrid match, I'm saying, you're going and can go for Madrid.
Oh, yeah, because to creating so many good chances.
And I say, I say, I'm the frustrating Madrid.
Yeah.
Because when you don't know, I'll be frustrated. Madrid have a team here. So frustrated Vinicius, don't say, or mistakes in Kwan. And you see, Madrid. Starting if anything, the last time we complained, say Argentina or if anything, Vavadi, a ball right back, and American wants a man or son. So, coaching in Adib, Obo, if anything, Trent, no, to me, send me when you live now, Mama, or no, at the Cavalier, but you should know that crossing the ball. No, you go with our also not open, if anything, open so wide football. Wide football better Trent into ball.
Trent is one of the best, right back to his passing, accuracy, and his process injury, and guy is a fantastic guy.
What you know, Now what do you friend is saying? Vasquez no Cavaja, but Emilio going to me. In sorry, some what if Cavaja, I think Cavaja complains no more when we need to know. They say no. We are not moving. The fans were captain in Chelsea and Martibia. Maybe I won't near
75 but yes, we now you don't take your best players out.
I feel like the game that Madrid lost, like it was a very, very disappointing.
Oh yeah,
because
disappointing results.
You were playing at home.
Disappointing.
And I think the American say football teams in home and they say yo.
So to me,
winning matches.
Yeah.
Season we should
dominating.
Season Barcelona bought 13 home games on board drum.
Yeah,
we're winning all the 13 home games. Winning now on dribbling.
But Madrid lose about 3 or 2 games.
Now,
yeah.
Madrid match the lose in AFC.
Yeah.
I think that on away match. I feel no lose match. This is a way back, baby. And we lose. Asa
the board running lose
draw. If you come, who knows? I say one give him
I don't know, but I don't know. Meaning, I don't know where the problem is coming from.
I know. So okay, oh, she said, media in a way, no, Anna. But I don't want the downfall of Madrid. Someone that
name say,
so I win it. I mean, the season never started. Now I had no fit. Sebastian with me a different day.
Yeah,
because I felt like players near young, and I was share young players on my ball. The kind of matches on play on my boy last season, very like top notch.
Yeah.
So I want them to continue with that
same pace.
This season. But I don't say do baby that I on and off. But when you say team no dear chino then that's why I'm so in so things I think Madrid they have a lot to
improve. For me, I think Madrid we cannot win the league this season, so we should go back to our books and.
But anything can happen though. So
football is go back to our books and.
More Barca you play against.
Barca. Play never play.
Oh, I say no. Against Barca.
Okay. So far there, I saw another face. So yeah, share more game when Atletico Madrid boy. That is a semi-final too.
The Copa del Rey.
Yeah, first leg, First half now I'm sharing 4. Yeah. And so the second leg, for me, I knew that Barcelona were going to win that game. The second leg, And where I was like, I'm a Manian, the kind of football Diego Simeone, because that man will need tactics Takashini defending Barca because what should be 4-0 in the first leg. Second leg, went to go and show one goal. Ni players no ball on that particular day now. They show average positions.
Yeah.
Players
barely the midfield.
Yeah. Only need the chance and a pressure seems from starting to end. And of course the 3 goals. And you're short, then you stress a particular game.
Okay, so Atletico Madrid, Barcelona.
Yeah.
I was although you couldn't qualify though, but I was very, very proud of the boys. Looking at how the kind of play that they put up that day. And bad game, but then let me would GD say Barcelona will qualify. Let me GD say Barcelona will qualify. But the beer na me wolf fear kakra was you wait much goals no.
But
someone consider. And I think that day the kind of football Barcelona played super. And I'm in Kansas. We didn't say the Barcelona fans. I think they free and there was it if anything. Flick.
Yeah.
On tries of a ball over my offense or over ball Gerard Martin Pau Kubas as a centre back.
Okay.
Because on say Eric Garcia a right centre back.
Yeah.
And Pau Kubas is the right centre back.
Yeah. Martin left, right?
Yes, Martin left on a typical left. And you know, DBR say Garcia Kubasia. Say a bit of mistakes because to say we right in the corner there, one left but Martina, so Martin beginning to run man on good said the other center backs in the can, but we didn't have one. You say no, or born in back because of on the left in the Umupan, with Timmy born in Pana, and then you see a team. Oh, sure, ne Kubasa, I was only on young, has a tabas young for Jelly, the cup, but Kakan, the more I would work over more than to go to them. Yes, into the setup. Sebea on beat my baby, and I mean, and Brighton. Me, this was the kind of game that I was expecting from Atletico Madrid. Can you say Umbra be defending? Because we have one press conference on me, coach can say it may take you 195 minutes for them to defend that they defend with all their lives. So I was expecting that game, and you see the only mistake that Barcelona did in that game was we were playing the game. We started very very well,
scoring 2 goals in the first half,
and with the second half. Even the third goal came in, I think 70 or something. So we had a chance to score the last goal. And if we 80th minute work, that's enough pressure at the players. So I'm going to say, I'm going to meet me at not pressure. We just want to know ball.
Yamaha sometimes be a car. Or to me, but I say yes, I will be able to say, oh, you were washing. And I think that maybe Maple Uncle can say, Venice, but I ask for coaching. Simeone, I'm a popo, but me, because so you're not doing so, Papa Sam will be able to pass a bar and Cabasa. Umson could be shaped, but Cabasa mentioned more than you don't meet in the one when about some Zenko or Pinapa, like consider like 5-6 goals. A cup game. Into the way they are qualified. It will be defended, not the qualifier. I know, I think that since 2013, this is their first time on Moko FN is saying, on Moko Copa del Rey finals. And I think the last time on Moji Cup was, I think 2021, 2020. So I think it was a good game. But I would say better luck next time to Barcelona. So congratulations to Atletico Madrid. They did well. Until the finals will be between themselves and the Real Sociedad. So that is how the finals of the this season's Spanish Copa del Rey will be: Atletico Madrid and then Real Sociedad. And so these have been some of the issues that occurred so over the weekend, and then. I think that this particular weekend, Madrid will play on Friday against Celta Vigo, and then Barcelona will play against Athletic Bilbao. So all the other leagues now, the Serie A, the German Bundesliga, and the French Liga. So games will be happening this particular weekend.
I think so there's one big match at Italy. Okay, they have AC Milan against Inter Milan.
Yes, that's the Milan derby. Inter, and also between Akko. So, but mind you that Rodrigo will be out for 6 to 9 months, so he's going to miss the World Cup. But you know is likely say Neymar might get a call up to join the Brazilian team for the upcoming friendly games. Yes, and likely say Neymar get me a call up. I'll call back to Brazil national team for the upcoming friendlies. And then also on 19th September, there's going to be I would say about and go for a Belgian because Manny Pacquiao our retired, Floyd Mayweather also retired. They're going to fight for the second time. Yes, first bout. I think say that fight today. I'm going to Floyd Mayweather because about here Manny Pacquiao, and so 19th September is about to to me. So we will end the video here. We'll see you in our next episode. If you're new here, please hit on the subscribe button. Let's get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of this month. I think we are getting to 7,000 subscribers until the new room to 10K by the end of this month. My name is Jimra, and I did this with my brother Slick. We'll see you in our next episode.